Hey babes, welcome back to our channel. I am Jasmine.
And I'm King David.
And we're going to be updating y'all on my BBL journey.
Y'all have probably seen that last video we posted over a month ago. This is gonna be the official 1 month update. And just before we start the video, our smoke alarms is off, so we're not a stereotype. We just haven't gotten the chance to change it yet, but we will change that, so bear with us. Take it away.
A lot of people have been asking how did the surgery go. I got it done on March the 14th at around 5:30 in the morning. It went well, but it hurted so much. My doctor, he did a great job. I wanted him to do a dramatic shape, but he said that he didn't have enough fat, so he had gave me a natural body. I actually like the natural body. It's giving, it's pretty, it's curvy. What you think?
I think he did a good job. I think you look better than when you went in. But yeah, it's been a month so far. Here is kind of what we're gonna be talking about in this video and letting y'all know, like, dealing with BBLs, the recovery, massages and whatnot.
So with the recovery, I was in pain. I would say the first 3 days David had to help me a lot. He had to cook for me, clean for me, wipe me, give me my medicine, do a lot of stuff for me. My massages, I got so many massages done by David. They felt so good. I want to say I probably got over 30 massages.
Yeah.
Like
Probably.
over 30. Could be way more than that.
I think the first 2 weeks I did a massage probably almost every single day.
It was every day.
And even 3 weeks later, I was still doing a massage, like as much as I could, maybe 4 times a week. And the massages, I feel like the massages really helped. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like there wasn't a lot of fluid like coming out from the holes anymore because the holes heals up.
The fluid stopped coming out in 4 days.
The scar actually healed up
2
in
weeks.
like 2 weeks. So massages actually really help. Those are super important.
And it helps shape it.
It did help shape it. I definitely had to do my research. I had to put these strong hands to use, you know what I'm saying, and really curve it in there. I felt like I was in art class again doing some clay, like making some clay look better.
Yeah,
But
that makes sense.
I know there was one of the big things I know that is super important with what your result kind of came out with a month in is faja and boards. I feel like you should talk a little bit about how that was, the progression of that a month in.
So I started with an extra large faja. I was 148 when I went in. So now I'm in a large faja. My size went down and I feel like I can really get into a medium, but I haven't just pushed it yet. The boys, it helped so much. It helped with the curve in my waist. It helped with flattening my stomach. It helped with the pressure that was on my back, and it gave my back like a curve in wearing the boards and stuff. I actually still wear my boards. I still wear my faja. My back still hurt. Like the lower of my back, it still hurts. Sometimes my thighs, my curves, it burns sometimes. Sometimes my lower back burn. Out of the day, my stomach really don't bother me, but if I done so much, then my stomach will start hurting. I heard a lot of people say that they itch when they get surgery. I really did not itch. Like, I would say I itched a little bit when I was like sweating or something, but like far as like itching, I really didn't itch. Far as burning, probably like a 45% chance I burned here and there, but my skin wasn't on fire. Like everybody was like, oh, my skin is on fire, it's hurting so much. The pain, I would say the pain was bearable. When I first came out of surgery, it hurted so bad. I didn't have my meds, so I got my meds 3 hours later. David went to go pick them up and he had to deal with my craziness. But I tried to get them the day before, but we had ran out of time. So I tried to put a rush in the next day when I got out of surgery, but I had to wait till the medicine got ready. I took some Tylenol 3. They did not have Percocets. They really don't prescribe Percocets anymore because it's hard to get them in Miami. And I took blood thinners for my blood clot, just in case I would have got blood clot. And David gave me the shot. And I also took some antibiotic to make sure that I didn't catch anything, which I didn't. They gave me some urine extraction medicine too for the antibiotic, just in case something would have went wrong with the antibiotic. A lot of people was telling me this medicine that I had got before I went wasn't for pain. It actually was for pain, bruising, and swelling. I still didn't finish that bottle, but it actually did help with the bruising, the pain, and the swelling.
Okay, so y'all did ask some questions from the last video, so we're going to go ahead and ask those questions to her her and she can answer them. One of the questions was, how long did y'all stay in Miami? How long did we stay in Miami?
We stayed in Miami for 5 days total. We chilled one of the days. The next day we went to Postop. Yeah, we went to Postop. He told me how things was going to go. The next morning I had surgery. Then the next 3 days we just was there making sure that I was okay, had my massages. We just was going back and forward.
Next question is, what are some things you couldn't do on your own after getting surgery?
What I couldn't do the most that I liked was cleaning. Cleaning and helping myself. Yeah, cleaning and helping myself was something that I could not do.
Something else that also bothered her a lot was not being able to drive herself places. I had to drive her everywhere until this week, actually. This is our 6 weeks in, so it's a little over a month. She finally started driving now, so now I'm like no longer the personal chauffeur and the passenger princess over here. But yeah, she couldn't drive, she couldn't clean, she couldn't really move around as much. I tried to force her to take a lot of steps in, to go on daily walks. That's something we both had to do, was go on daily walks all the time, make sure that her blood is flowing and no blood clots are popping up. Next question is, how bad was the pain? If you had to rate it on a scale of 1 to 10. First off, I guess for a scale, what would you rate the pain of childbirth? On a scale of 1, like barely any pain, like a tingle, and 10, no, childbirth. What is the
5.
pain? So childbirth is a 5, which is crazy because people be making it seem like it's a 10. What would you rate the pain of post-surgery?
A 10. Yeah, it hurted so bad. Like, it was worse than giving birth. Like, it was so worse. Like, I had to wait on my pain meds. Tylenol wasn't doing anything for me. I would say it was a 10. But 3 days later, like, it probably was like a 7 or an 8. But
so what would you say is the pain level? When did the pain level kind of go down? Like 2 weeks in, 3 weeks in?
You hit the market. 2 weeks in.
2 weeks in?
Yeah,
and it went to like a 7?
No, and 2 weeks in, it probably went to like a 5. Like,
what about now?
I started walking at 2 weeks. Now,
right, we're 6 weeks in.
Yeah,
right
we
now,
6 weeks in now. If I'm being honest, I'm gonna say my back still hurt kind of like at a like 7, like at a 7, because like if I don't have my thigh on, my back hurt. Like, I still can't bend down the way that I would want to bend down, so I kind of like squat when I bend down to pick up stuff off the ground. I would say my back is still at a 7. Like I said, my stomach, it really don't hurt that much, just certain times.
And then kind of the last question before we kind of talk a little bit more, but the last question is, how do you like your body? What do you really think about it? And you gotta be honest.
Okay. I actually do love my body, but I was more looking for a dramatic shape because I thought that I had enough fat. So I was more looking for a dramatic shape, like not too natural like I am, but at the end of the day, I made it out safe. I'm happy with the results. I have curves, which he promised me that I would have, and I have a natural shape butt. It's not the biggest, it's not the smallest, it's perfect for me. So I would say overall, I'm happy with myself and I love myself, and David helped me to just found love within too and let me know that I'm okay the way that I am. And my stomach is super flat.
One big thing that a lot of people don't focus on and don't know about whenever you do get surgery is your state of mind, and the reason you're getting surgery is going to be a big factor on how much you like it afterwards. I think that while going into surgery, this is something Jasmine wanted to do, but I also think that like anybody else in the world, you're also affected by what society thinks and what social media wants you to think. So we went into surgery, she got a surgery, and the first couple of days your butt is huge, right? It's hard, it's big, and then over time you see it kind of shrink down over time.
Babe, I gotta tell her about the experience. Was that like the 8th day when of my surgery when I woke up crying?
It was probably like 8th or 9th day of the surgery. You woke up crying about.
I woke up crying, y'all, because like my butt, like I thought that my butt head went away. Like I literally thought that my butt head went away, but I needed more massages. That's why it's important for y'all to wear y'all thigh highs, get more massages, and just shape your body. Like I want to say like 2 days later, I noticed that my butt didn't go away. I noticed that my stomach was flat. I noticed like everything was just given. So give yourself some time. Like, don't be so hard on yourself.
That was the biggest thing. I think if I wasn't here, that she probably would have had a meltdown.
Yeah.
Especially, you want to do this for the right reasons, right? You want to do this because you want to look better, or you want to do this for yourself, right? Because something even Jasmine struggled with was like, after her surgery, she wanted to like scroll on social media all day, look at a bunch of women that have big BBL results and stuff. And the thing is, no one on social media is a perfect example. We're not perfect. We're not gonna try to portray that. Same. And no one, and your body is different from somebody else's body, right?
I had 4 liters of fat in my stomach. He put 1,200 cc's in each one of mine.
And that's a lot compared to other people. There are some people who have more fat or less fat. When she like would scroll through social media, it does kind of affect you mentally, because you're like, why doesn't my result look like them? Yeah. But that's something I had to like help her with and talk to her, and like, everyone's different. You look better than somebody else's picture. And it's kind of similar to like the fitness industry, where you do have that kind of body dysmorphia. That's why God put me here, especially right before the surgery also, is to kind of help her through that, because it's something I've gone through, struggle with the body image issues. Body image issues does not just go away because you go and have surgery. It actually gets worse. I'm not gonna lie to you.
He told me I was gonna be that way. What you
did.
said,
I told her before she had surgery, I was like, you're gonna have major body dysmorphia, especially because you go through a change and you know you should look better, and now you have a reason to look better, but then you constantly look in the mirror and think, I don't look as good.
Said, you know, don't go in looking for a certain image.
Right. Like, that's the same with life. Like, you have expectations in life and all this stuff, but obviously you work hard towards that goal, but leave room for like God to work, you know what I'm saying? So absolutely. I feel like that's the biggest thing that y'all should take away if y'all are going into the surgery or have had the surgery, is your butt is gonna shrink before it gets bigger and be more softer. It's gonna be hard for probably over a month in, and then it will slowly, gradually get soft over time. And one surgery is not gonna get you that dream look that you're looking for, the dream look you see all these Instagram models having. Most of those Instagram models have used certain drugs. Some of them have done multiple surgeries, and you don't get to see that. So you can't compare yourself to other people, and their bodies are just different. So it's important to love yourself. Jasmine loves herself. She appreciates herself a lot more now, and she knows that there is still a lot of work to be done. You know, it's like kind of that mentality that never settle, but appreciate what you have. You know what I'm saying? Like, be grateful and be content, but never settle and keep going. You know what I'm saying?
I believe that's true, and I do believe that one surgery can get you what you want, depending on what you want, what you're looking for.
You should love yourself no matter the results, and don't compare yourself to other people. It's you versus you. That's the biggest takeaway.
And safety is everything.
Yeah, exactly. The doctors in Miami Life, Dr. Nassif, is a very safe doctor.
He is.
He made sure to only take out as much fat or enough fat that it would be safe, but still get that look. Now she loves like the fact that he actually did put a lot of fat in the hips and gave her that kind of curvy look that she wanted. And that was the biggest thing that she wanted too. And now you see her butt's bigger. Now her stomach is flat. Like, she finally got to see abs for the first time too from it. And that's something we're gonna keep working on. So make sure y'all are subscribed. You know, this is a journey. We're gonna keep improving. We're gonna finally start going to the gym. So we're gonna have BBL and couples workouts that we're gonna have there, and even dieting, date nights, and vlogs coming for y'all. So y'all subscribe right now.
And someone wanted to know, was it better to go to a recovery house?
We can't answer that because we didn't go. So to be honest, I think if you have someone that's supportive and someone that has a little bit of experience with nutrition and taking care of somebody and patience, like she had me, then you don't need to. But honestly, if you don't have anybody else to take care of you, it probably is best to go to a recovery house. And for anybody out there who is going with their girlfriend or their wife or going to take care of somebody, I want you to know that shit is hard work. I'm sorry for cussing. That stuff is hard work.
It is.
It's you will not sleep for an entire week. I'm telling you, like, you barely 3 hours of sleep.
Tell them it was like you had a baby.
Full-time CNA. If that even explains it. It's like I'm taking care of a baby. Like I'm having to wipe her. I'm having to watch her. I have to stay up to make sure she's breathing. I have to check that she's breathing because with a lot of blood is getting lost, it's easy for you to just pass out. I have to make sure you can't fall. You have to cook. Like you're literally doing all this work, and sometimes you might think that you're ready for it, but nothing really prepares you for it. The biggest thing is just don't give up and keep going and keep helping to the best of your ability.
And you still need help after surgery.
Right, and you'll need to be there. The massages are vital. Massages, every time I still give her massages, even now, and because there are times that the pain hurts more and there are times that the pain hurts less.
That's true.
And you got to be patient. You got to be really patient, really, and make sure that you do take your significant other or whoever it is that went for the BBL at their word, and make sure that you're doing the best of your ability to make them feel more comfortable, if that makes sense. Not everybody's cut out for that, so that might be a question you might need to ask yourself beforehand, and that will decide if you need a recovery house, you need somebody to help you, whatever it is. That's something you need to keep in mind.
And I stayed off work for 8 weeks.
Right, she did not go to work. She didn't work at all for 8 weeks, just home, bored, laying on your stomach. Your back will hurt all the time just from laying on your stomach and the surgery.
Yeah.
So those are things to keep in mind. If we have any more questions, leave them in the comments. I believe our next video will probably be maybe a 2-month or 3-month update, probably a 3-month update or something for that, because we're gonna diversify our content, really make more content, more vlogs coming for y'all, more family content, and really trying to grow our channel. So make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe on this video. I really have been appreciating all of the comments.
So sweet.
Like y'all have been so sweet. There are some haters out there. So
It is,
you know what? We're not gonna focus on the haters, but all of the supporters and all of y'all supporting us helps us out so much, and that's gonna drown out all the hater comments, you know. So leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and we're gonna have great videos coming for y'all. Y'all stay blessed.
Thank you. Y'all have a blessed day.
Peace.
Thank y'all.